Hello people, it's David Okun here. Last year I attended a funeral. I believe I attended one or two last year. And in one of those funerals, I learned, of course, so many lessons, but the one that stood out for me was a particular sentence, comment that the preacher or the coordinator that they made. And he said that as individuals, we are so busy hurrying and hustling through life that we forget to prepare for the inevitable. Now, I'm not making this video to scare you. Of course, you know what the inevitable is. One day, you will pass on. I will pass on. What are you doing to prepare for that day? Someone says, God forbid, I'm too young. Yes, you may be young, but it may be in 20 years, 30 years. What if it's earlier? We must learn to live our lives today in readiness for that last day, because that day will eventually come. And so when you live in readiness, what do? You are more aware of the fact that you are not getting out of this game alive. And so you are more accommodating to people. You are more charitable. You are more reflective before you do things. You don't take a stance like you are all in all and make life difficult for people. You can be rigid and at the same time be reflective. But all in all, you're making decisions not so that you can be a people pleaser, but so that you can leave a legacy behind when you leave of having touched lives. So your decisions are all interwoven towards making impact. You live an impact-driven life when you are constantly focused on the fact that you will one day have to leave the scene. The Yoruba phrase that comes to mind, I'll say it in Yoruba and I'll interpret, is "Oni lati pon mi sile dongbe." That may be too advanced for some people listening, but that's literally translated. You have to get water down ready for when you become thirsty, which is to prepare for the inevitable. I encourage you to live each day with this thought at the back of your mind, that one day is going to be the last day. So make each day count for good. Remember, you always go from a mind shift to a life shift. You always go from a mind shift to a life shift. I'll talk to you again soon.